All right, America, the 2022 NFL season is upon us. Okay. All my fantasy football players, all my folks that like to go to the boat, like my brother Tim G. Jacob.
I
Every,
do.
everybody that just loves the game for the game itself, it's here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So here on Put It On Some, we did something a little differently this year. We went ahead and decided we want to put out an official version of our divisional rankings. Okay, so what we did was we basically compiled the picks of all of the brothers. So that's me, Tim G. Jacob, Ray Caesar Leo, and my brother JoJo. But I also brought in
Mm-hmm.
some young blood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we brought in some new thinking. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and this is somebody I love dearly. He won't listen to me when it comes to sports. He is the only black Bengals fan I have ever met in my life. And I'm a Packers fan now. And so people be acting like I'm the unicorn. No, this young man is the unicorn, okay? But he also made his divisional picks, okay? And I want to introduce him to y'all. You feel me? And y'all gonna see how he gets whooped in this debate, okay? Y'all gonna see the OG status, all right? But I bring to you my nephew, y'all. This is my nephew. George Anthony Harmon Jr. What going on, man?
Hello, I'm doing great.
Don't don't get on here and embarrass me by showing these folks that you don't know football. They're gonna think I'm not handling my business, okay? But all right, so America, like I said, we putting out official, put it on some rankings. You can check them out on social media as well. You'll be able to see them, okay? All right, so like I said, we took everybody's picks, and my brother Tim G. Jacob crunched the numbers and put out a composite score for each team, and based on the numbers, this is how the rankings went. Okay, starting off over there in that NFC East, we got the Eagles. Okay, the
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys finishing second, the Commanders finishing third, and the New York Football Giants finishing fourth. Okay, in the NFC North, we got my Green Bay Packers finishing first. The Vikings second, Lions third, and the dirty, stinking, filthy, low down, good for nothing Bears being fourth. In the NFC South, we got Tom Brady's Bucs winning that division. The Saints coming in second for Who Dat Nation. Baker Mayfield's Carolina Panthers coming in third, and the Atlanta Falcons in fourth. All right. In the NFC West, we got the Super Bowl winning champions, the Rams. I know my brother Tim G. Jacob don't like that. All right. The Niners second, the Cardinals third, and the Seahawks fourth. That's what we got for the NFC. So I want to ask my brother and my nephew, which one of the official picks for the show did y'all feel some type of way about from the NFC before we get into the AFC? Let's focus on NFC first. See, I'll start with you.
Uh, Now, for full disclosure, I did not take my Niners as the divisional winners because we just don't know what we want to do at quarterback. We pay up for backups, and we hoping that the quarterback. We
Yeah, I
hoping
did
that
get that boy that
we
money.
pay up for quarter. We pay up for backups, and we hope that the quarterback we got pans out. So that's gonna rear its head at some point. And as much as they want to make it sound like it's kumbaya in the quarterback room, I'm not gonna sit here and act like there isn't some tension there. The Rams have got way too much talent. They've actually loaded up again with Allen
Mm-hmm,
Robinson and Bobby Wagner getting signed there.
mm-hmm.
So they're just as they might be better than last year. So and then my offensive line situation ain't the greatest. We can get the Rams. We've done it. We've shown that historically that we can beat the Rams. We've had their number, except for the playoff game last year, but they were due. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm a homer or something. I'm just gonna be honest. The Rams just have a lot of talent, and they're gonna show it this year. I mean, they just got talent across the board, and I just don't think we got that right away. We'll be in the playoffs. I will say that we'll be in the playoffs, but I honestly think that the Saints are gonna win the South. I really do. I just think the Saints gonna win the South.
And Jameis, you trust?
In Jameis, I trust.
Jameis is good. He's good.
I'm gonna say this much. I don't really know if the Tampa Bay situation is as sweet as people think it is. And I say that because, okay, Brady's back. Cool. Got it. The GOAT's back. Got it. But you got offensive line situations going on right now. You got a new head coach in Todd Bowles, which, okay, he had the Jets job. That didn't work out. Now he's got the Tampa Bay job. He's getting a loaded roster. A lot of talent on both sides of the ball. And I don't know what the Bucs are going to look like. They got some injuries. Godwin's not fully healthy yet, I don't think. We'll see what this line situation does with Brady, because we all know Brady don't like pressure. And Brady's another year older. And the Saints have had Brady's number. So all the Saints got to do is not trick off the games that they're supposed to win. They did it last year against the Giants. They shouldn't have lost that game. There's games they're supposed to win that they don't do. They don't win. Okay. Just don't trick those games off. Do what you normally do to Brady. You win the division. It's just that simple.
Okay.
It's just that simple.
All right. George, anything from the overall rankings that you disagreed with?
I am, kind of backtracking on this because I did have the Packers number one in my rankings in their division.
Which was smart.
Now that I'm thinking about it, who is Aaron Rodgers going to throw the ball to? I mean, he has a bunch of aging wide receivers. There's no speed on the outside. He's not taking anybody over the top. I mean, I don't know who the tight end is on the Packers either. I mean, in the middle of the film. Who?
Tunyon.
The Pro Bowler from a year ago.
No, well, I mean,
he's just been disrespectful.
Listen, I'm not even trying to. I mean, I'm looking at the Vikings. If Kirk Cousins can just game manage, they're winning that division. Because I mean, they just have a better team than the Packers. The Vikings have the best roster in that division.
They do,
in my opinion.
Run it down.
Okay, quarterback. We have a game manager in Kirk Cousins.
You heard what
wide receiver. A game manager. Look at you. You went to the NFC Championship with Jimmy Garoppolo, game manager, and you call
Kirk Cousins is not a game manager.
Yes, he is. Come on.
Okay.
On.
I will give you this. I'll give you this. Based on the NFL players may agree with you on that. They may agree with you on that, given the fact that the Vikings had 3 players on the NFL top 100, and we only had 2. Okay.
I'm not even going to the top 100. I mean, Dalvin Cook, I'm better than Aaron Jones. I mean, their receiving core better than yours. I mean, their offensive line probably a little shaky. Their offensive line probably a little shaky, but it's fine.
Can I ask one
and
question?
Their defense.
Go ahead, Joey. Go ahead. I just ask a question when you get done.
Mm-hmm. And their defense, I mean, their defense is solid. Everybody's coming back. Patrick Peterson is probably going to get exposed again. I don't know why he's still on the team, but I mean, this is a solid this defense is going to keep him in game. Eric Hendrickson, I mean, he's a really good linebacker in the middle. I have really good linebackers, really good pass rush. I just don't see if Kirk. It's all depending on Kirk Cousins. That's what it is. It's all depending on Kirk Cousins. And I mean, that is a big ask. That is a big ask. I understand that, but it's just I don't know if the Packers are as good as we think they are. I mean, we got Aaron Rodgers talking about popping perks on the Joe Rogan podcast and still playing the game.
What about them perks?
And that's true. Everything you're saying is absolutely.
Don't worry about them perks.
I mean,
everything you're saying is right, but this is the thing. This is the thing. This is where I'll push back on you on.
Mm.
2 things only. One, this defense you talking about the vaunted Vikings defense, I guess that you're trying to say. What were they last year? Oh, they were 24th in scoring defense.
Trash.
24th. Okay.
Trash. You can throw the ball on.
Green Bay was 13th. So we weren't in the top 10, but we weren't in the 20s. Okay. So that's one thing. 2, the points you made about us lacking this and lacking that. That's why we've always been. But we always had that guy. And that guy has been good enough to win this division, not good enough to go win the Super Bowl. Okay. But to win it, we ain't talking about that. Look what the heading says. NFL Divisional Ranking. That's what that say. We'll pick that stuff later on. But for that division, he still own that.
Okay. I mean, if we're taking division champ, I'm talking about Super Bowls over here. We're thinking about winning Super Bowls.
You ain't taking the Vikings to win no Super Bowl either, so stop that.
I'm not. You're right. I'm right, but I'm just saying they bred
So Kirk Cousins is a game manager.
A game manager. That's all you need in the NFL. Like I said, I'm going to keep on referring back to your 49ers. I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo's got them to the NFC Championship game 2 of the past 3 years.
First of all, let's stop right there. Jimmy Garoppolo didn't get them nowhere.
He's the quarterback of the team. The quarterback is the most important player.
Let's get straight. Let's get straight now. Debo Samuel.
Oh my God, Debo Samuel.
And Nim got us to the NFC title game. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Why is there so much disrespect on Jimmy Garoppolo? He's your quarterback. He's your leader of the team.
Wait, first of all, leadership is fluid. That's a fluid thing. It ain't always what you think it is. Leadership is not Jimmy Garoppolo. Okay? Leadership is not Jimmy Garoppolo. You want him in your quarterback room?
I have Joe Burrow.
That's right. That's why you went to that. Now you understand what I'm saying. I don't.
All right. So other than being disrespectful to my Packers, anything else in that NFC that you
the Buccaneers. Tom Brady looks lackadaisical. I don't think he wants to be there. He wanted to be in Miami. That's what I really feel like it was going on. He's leaving training camp. He's never done that. I don't know.
I think he got something going on with his woman. He got something going on with his wife, I think.
Hold up first.
He's never done that.
Hold up first. I want to ask Young George a question now. He's talking about the Bucs, but I want to ask him why the Panthers are second on his list in front of the Saints. Why are the Panthers 2 in the division? No,
he got the Panthers.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
We can talk about it.
You gonna come on my show and embarrass me like that and do some stuff like that?
No, give me that one.
I mean, we can talk about it. I mean,
let's do it.
I'm looking at the Panthers team. I'm looking at the Panthers. Is the Panthers defense bad?
Let me solo you all the way up. You got to explain to the American people what the world is going on. Go ahead and talk to the American people.
Okay, I don't know the numbers. I don't know the numbers on the Panthers defense, but the Panthers have a pretty solid defense in my eyes. It's all around a good defense, but I'm not here to talk about I talk about offense. Baker Mayfield is not bad.
Woo!
Baker Mayfield is not a bad quarterback. This notion that Baker is god awful is insane. Nobody can win in Cleveland. I mean, Cleveland is a
got a lot of truth
cesspool of drama, and
nobody can win.
Baker was the center.
Ask Cam.
Cam went to the Super. People can win in Carolina. Carolina has a good team. Carolina has good wide receivers, a great running back if he can stay healthy. Cross my fingers. I draft Christian McCaffrey every year.
Hold on, who letting you do that?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Listen, I find a way to get Christian McCaffrey. It's every year.
You must be playing with some guys that don't know what they doing.
He finessing.
No.
He's straight finessing them over.
It's just the fact that Jameis is going to throw 30 interceptions this season. I mean,
you just literally told us you believed in Jameis 5 minutes ago.
Jameis is good. Jameis is good in fantasy. He'll get you 30 points, but he's going to throw you 30 interceptions too. I mean,
he didn't do it
he's
last
just one of
year
those
before he got
guys.
hurt.
He's just one of those.
He
What did he get hurt the second game of the season?
He hadn't had his eyes corrected yet,
game.
but he threw them 30 picks.
He got his eyes corrected.
Yeah, he had a LASIK surgery. So you
so
missed out on all that.
I'm relying on a quarterback that has LASIK surgery. I'm sorry, I don't want him as my quarterback. He got
he can
LASIK
see now.
surgery.
He can see now.
Jameis was good.
I didn't know he had LASIK. That's news to me.
But I'm saying he can see better now because of that. Is what I'm saying.
Wait. Jameis or Baker? Who you got? No. Your quarterback. Who you taking?
I'm probably gonna take Jameis, but I don't know. Some telling me Baker's gonna do something. Baker has to show up this year. If Baker doesn't show up, he's done. He's done.
Let me ask you this.
It's his last chance.
So you telling me that Baker should deliver the goods in Carolina with a DJ Moore and a Christian McCaffrey. So why didn't he deliver the goods in Cleveland with Chubb and those guys? You saying it's just the team itself?
I think it's the atmosphere. It was a lot of drama going on. For some reason, the Cleveland Browns are always a big spot for the national media to pick on. I don't know why. I don't care about Cleveland. I don't know why people care about Cleveland. They should just be in the limelight like the Bengals. Nobody talks about us. I personally like that. Out the limelight, my bad. But for some reason, people just like to keep on picking on the Browns, and I feel like that's a national thing, not even just a Cleveland thing. It's just I feel like it's hard to overcome that losing culture that they have built over the past 20 years of Cleveland Brown football.
Mm-hmm.
But and OBJ, there was just too much drama. There's too much drama. OBJ was he was going through a phase. Him and Juice, they thought they were going to be good together. Didn't work out. Jarvis Landry lost a step, and he's with the Saints. What is he going to do with the Saints? He's not going up. He's just
going to be a possession guy. That's all it's going to be.
No, and Michael Thomas is back.
They got Chris Olave. They finna do something.
Michael Thomas
can get hurt. Michael Thomas is going to get hurt second week.
Last time I checked,
last time we saw him at full steam, this man was 2019 Offensive Player of the Year.
I can go to Oxford High School, find a guy run Michael Thomas routes. Slant route. Got you right there. Come on now. Come on.
It's probably come out of Oxford High School. Old boy up there in Seattle came out of Oxford High School now. It's a boy out there. Okay.
It's a lot going on with these lists now, because you got
going on. Yeah, it's a lot going on.
You got Philly.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to talk about this right now.
Okay.
I want to talk about
Philly number one.
Okay. Everybody on the Eagles. Okay. Everybody on these Eagles all of a sudden, and making me come out here on a limb, but with the Dallas Cowboys. Even Ray Earl Coleman Jr., Mr. Dallas Cowboy, if I'm not mistaken, went with the Eagles, right?
He did.
The Eagles are the sexy pick this year, and maybe I missed something. Okay, we got our fantasy football draft coming up. I'm really in my research right now. I'm trying to see, did I miss something? Because last time I checked, they still got Jalen Hurts. Did I miss a big-time signing that's going to help them go from being the number 18 scoring defense last year compared to the Cowboys at the number 7 scoring defense? Cowboys were up in turnovers, including Diggs, Mr. Turnover. Now, we know Diggs also got burnt more than anybody in the league as well. Okay, so he was Mr. Heaven and Hell. All right, boom. I do understand that part. They got a guy who's a burgeoning superstar. I'm gonna say burgeoning. I ain't gonna call him a superstar yet. With Micah Parsons,
that's a superstar.
You okay? You putting it on something. You go ahead. You going ahead. You ain't need to see no more. He already a superstar.
That's
okay,
superstar.
cool.
That boy different.
So they got a game changer right there. I believe Dak is better than what folks be saying about Dak. Dak ain't. Folks be trying to act like Dak trash. All of a sudden, seems like I hear, especially Skip Bayless. Let me not say a lot of people. It's Skip Bayless. Since that man, and look at him. Skip Bayless is a hater. You don't need side with that man. Since that man, Dak Prescott, wanted his money, Skip Bayless been shitting on this man. And I think it's really sullied the way a lot of Cowboy fans feel about Dak Prescott. Like he just been trash when the truth is that offensive line been banged up. Tyron Smith hurt again right now. Zeke, his numbers been steady doing this. And so they've been more one-dimensional. You've been calling for a team. I think you had as one of your uncut gems. I think your first official uncut gem was Tony Pollard. So if they incorporate Mr. Pollard more in the game, if CD takes a step, let's say their defense don't do number 7 scoring defense again. Let's say they stay top 10 though. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't see how Philly finna.
I'll put it to you like this: the offenses, the Giants are going to be better, in my opinion.
Stop! Oh my god,
the Giants are going to be better. I think Brian Dable coming in, and the line that they've got. It's all my picks are based around the line play. I almost took the Giants as 2. But I said, no, I'm true.
I'm glad you stopped yourself.
But I'll put it to you like this. They have the offensive line play and the coach in place coming from the Buffalo Bills. And we all know how the Bills have been getting down these last few years. That if he can just do enough, they could compete.
Okay,
but I'm gonna let Dallas make it. I'm letting Dallas make it, even though I don't like Mike McCarthy. I don't care for McCarthy.
Okay, boom. All right, boom. Hell of a point. You know how that was my coach up in Green Bay. Okay, so I know what you're talking about. That count the damn basket. Okay, cool. I will admit this though too. I think our composite list has the Commanders at 3. I got the Commanders last in that division. Mm-hmm. And it's not even really football related. It's an intangible.
Me too.
It's an intangible.
I got them last.
The whole what was the John? No, not John Fox.
Snyder?
No, the defensive coordinator.
Oh, Del Rio?
Jack Del Rio.
Yeah.
What he said and how their team has handled that situation, I got a problem with that. That said something to me about those men on that team. I'm gonna be frank. Fuck it, just put it on something. I'm gonna be frank. That man should have been gone. He called the January 6th attack a dust up compared to the riots in the streets after George Floyd was lynched. And damn near his whole defense is black. And none of them men, at least publicly, I didn't hear it. Well, they said, hey, that motherfucker got to go. I ain't playing for him. So I'm like, what kind of meeting room they got?
Yeah.
What kind of meeting room these guys got? What's really going on behind the scenes? Because we know Washington, are they still under investigation? Like that franchise been mired in a whole lot of mess. You know what I'm saying? I know folks focus on Las Vegas because the emails came out with Gruden and stuff. But Washington been having some mess going on too. That franchise ain't all right there.
And Carson Wentz is throwing the ball, so yes, I will make them last.
Carson Wentz.
Stop. Oh my Lord, guys.
What you mean stop?
Carson Wentz.
Guys.
You believe
Daniel Jones is the worst
too?
Quarterback in the league. Daniel Jones is the worst quarterback in the league.
The worst quarterback in the league?
The Giants. Yes, Daniel Jones is the worst quarterback in the league. Daniel
you
Jones
just tell us all you need you told us all you need.
Daniel Jones.
You just said that.
He's not a game manager. Daniel
trash.
Jones is not even a game manager. He can't throw the ball. He can't throw the ball. That is why Saquon is garbage now. They just stack the box because they know Daniel can't throw the ball. There is no threat of Daniel Jones beating you. He can't beat you.
That's fair. and they may end up last in that division. They may. Okay, but
I mean,
but
at
I
least
just,
Carson Wentz was he was one game
but
away. Sure, he lost to the
but
Jaguars.
he's a bad locker room guy too. Like
Well,
it's a lot of intangible problems with that team.
Wells, I'm gonna do something even better. I'm gonna make this take even better. Hey nephew, you got Cash App?
I do have Cash App.
If the Giants are last in the division, I'll Cash App you 100.
You know what's crazy? You know what's that's gonna be the easiest $100 I've ever seen in my life.
I'll Cash App you
That's
100.
Hey, make sure to send him my Cash App.
And it's on wax.
Daniel Jones is garbage.
on
I don't
wax.
know why you think. Why do you?
It's
Saquon's gonna get
wax.
knock on wood. But Saquon always gets hurt by week 4. He's probably gonna get hurt again, and that's their whole offense.
It's on wax, nephew.
I hate to say it. I love seeing
I got
Saquon
that.
play.
I got that 100.
So elusive.
I got that 100 coming to you.
All right, well, America,
Thank you.
that's what we got.
I needed the college life.
Yo,
Hey, football season here. We got bets being placed and everything.
Yeah.
America, we up in this thing. All right.
Yeah.
But that's what we got in terms of the NFC rankings. Let us know what y'all think. All right, who y'all got in terms of winning each division and your rankings in general in each division of the NFC. All right, put it on something.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?